Welcome back, folks, to Fishing Planet. I'm Super Dave, and at today's video, we're going to be taking a look at markers and navigational buoys. So, we will go right here. One thing to note, to pull your map up for the buoys, you do have to be either on land or in a stationary boat to pull up your map, guys. It is a triangle on PlayStation. Every platform is different, so if you're on a different platform, because I know somebody will ask for each platform, go ahead and put that down in the comments for Xbox and computer. Also, one thing to note here, guys, as well, this is made from anybody starting to somebody trying to use the navigational buoys at Kaiji no Die. So, we will even talk about the challenges later on. Hopefully, I remember. If I miss anything because I'm kind of used to these buoys and I overlook something, please check a pinned comment below. But I think for the most part, we will have no issues. Anyway, for the buoys here. So we have navigational buoys, which are these bigger ones on your map. And you have these marker buoys, which are the green ones on the map. So as you can see, that's a big navigational one. The marker buoys themselves will look green. So you pull up your map, and if you're just trying to place one, first of all, the buttons are on the bottom of your screen, no matter what platform they are on, guys. So if you want to place a marker, go ahead and place you hit square to do that. We're going to go by our boat so you can see what the marker buoys. Now we do have a little bit of the map running a little slow and weird for us here at Kaiji no Die because of it just did come out. So as you can see here, we're going to try to, you can keep placing onto the markers. That's the other thing is you can go to the markers just by doing that. But to place your first marker, if you're looking what to do, you can go ahead and go into marking mode on the bottom of the screen. So this one right here that I have grayed out, that is for received markers. Okay. And for your to place a regular green marker, you gray out that one, and for the navigational buoys of that one. Now, navigational buoys are only at the ocean maps. Right now, only Kaiji no Dai is out right now, and you do need a boat to use them. These green ones can be used at any place. So we're going to go ahead, click that, and we're going to pick a spot to place a marker, and hopefully it's pretty close to our boat. We're going to go ahead right here. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Now, another thing about marker buoys is you can type on them. So you can type like it was 30 feet down or whatever you may do, or you could put on your lure or whatever it was in the title. If you're making a plain marker, they do have to be on the water, as you would probably assume. But you can see now we have a marker right here. And also, when you hit on it, so for example, on the, we're going to click on it, and you can see here, it has no fish data. I will show you how to place one after catching a fish here in a minute. But you can see also at the bottom of the screen, you can rename it like I just did with information about it. You can actually share it on your friends list right here. And you can just click on it and share. For example, Jason's going to wonder why he's going to get a blank mark. But there you can see we shared it with him. He'll be able to put it there and that will show up on his map. So you can see we do currently have a limit of markers. So if you see, my plus symbol went away once I reached that max amount of 1700. All right, so we got to go ahead and delete that. How you delete a mark is just clicking on it, and at the bottom of your screen, again, I can't stress this enough, your controls will be on the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and delete it, and you can remove mark. So another thing too, here very quickly, is you can see that icon that I talked about earlier. We'll go into marker mode here, and you can see Jason has in fact sending me a mark, and we will go ahead and receive that. Now it will go somewhere on our mark our map. Now we have so many marks here. Like for example, right here, it's gonna be hard to find that one. But for example, we are gonna go over to this mark, and you can see I put 90 feet on it because I was trolling. But you can see what the fish was that I caught, what I used to catch them. All right. So now what we are gonna do is I'm gonna try to find that one mark that I showed to get rid. That we got. I'm gonna have to get rid of a mark, and now I'm gonna show you how to use a mark after you catch a fish. Now, as you can see, we've caught a fish, so we're gonna go in. We're gonna keep that, but mostly we want to show where we caught this fish on the map. So if we go in here, you can see this is where we are. We're gonna go to hit square in marking mode, and we are gonna go to hit our plus to hit a mark, and it will say set mark for last fish. If you click no, you don't have the option to place this fish again. So we are going to go ahead and place it. So you can see it says we caught it on Golf Shop right here, and then you'll see it right in front of the boat. That's where I cast it out for. So it will go out to where you casted it. So with that being said, a lot of times when I'm in a boat, I'll place a mark right where my boat is as well, so that I have a boat and then a mark where I cast it to. If it's lure, if it's bait, doesn't really matter a whole lot. But we're gonna go ahead and take this one down and remove it. Also, I know people are wondering where to get them. So if you go into the shop, we're gonna go over to the shop. You can go over to your services menu, and you can see there is navigation buoys or marker buoys. Right now, there are cheap marker buoys are cheaper than what they normally are. We've had that for a while on here on PlayStation. As you can see, they are grayed out for me, but that's because I am maxed out on both types of buoys. If you weren't, they would show up green for you. Now for these navigational buoys, you see that one in the background there. For these here, they are the bottom one. When you go into marking mode here, we'll do that. We're going to go down here to the navigational buoys, and you can see you can't use more than 100 at this pond or waterway, I guess. And you'll see that limit when you do have marker buoys. And you cannot place these on the normal non-ocean maps currently. So we're going to lay this out, and one thing you got to do is you can't be too close to other marker buoys. So you can see we are within 200 yards of another buoy. That one is right here. So we are going to go to another spot here in a second, but to place one. But I do want to show one other thing about these buoys, these navigation buoys. You can go ahead and fast travel with them. One other thing about these buoys is right now, currently in the game, you can't share them. You can have a friend get in your boat, captain, and kind of get close, but we're going to go a little bit farther away here from our mark to go ahead and place another buoy here. Now, as you can see, we're quite a ways away from our other marker buoy. Now, like I said, the map is running a little bit slow right after the update here, but we are going to go ahead and show how to place a navigation buoy. So again, we have it grayed out. We go ahead and place, and you can see right there is there. You can rename these as well. So you can see pop, there it is. We just named it the. But anyway, now when you come out, you will see a buoy after you go ahead. There you go. You can see it right there, but we'll go forward here for a second so you guys can see that it is right where our boat is. And you will, when you spawn in, when you fast travel, you will spawn. Now there is a cooldown on moving from these right now. So you can see there's the one we just placed. We are in fact going to get rid of that one. We don't want that one here. But if we try to fast travel again like we just did, you're going to see that the skip cooldown is 8 bait coins right now. So you want to make sure when you're doing that, be careful with that. And like I said too, you have to, in order to place the navigational buoys, they will place wherever your boat is. So when you're going to a place, so if you haven't explored in areas, you can see I've actually been pretty much all over, but haven't really put buoys out. But for example, if I wanted to put a buoy out here, I actually have to drive all the way out there. I can't just place a navigational buoy out there, places where your boat is. Just so you guys are aware of that. Also, there are challenges for these buoys. So for the marker buoys, there is one called the Buoy Boy, and the other one is called Buoy Cartographer for the navigational buoys. And one quick way to do this, if you wanted, is you could, in fact, just go ahead and place a marker, then delete it. And then you can just keep repeating that, and that does count. That's how I did mine. I'll leave that clip at the end. And the same thing with the navigational buoys. You can do that, remove it, and then you can just go ahead and place it right away again. And you could do that to get your buoy challenges out of the way. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time, folks. Have a good one.